Since Annie appears to be a key component of the larger mystery in True Detective Season 4, it's difficult to ignore questions about her whereabouts. The first way that True Detective Season 4 draws in viewers is by showing how a group of researchers abruptly vanished from their Alaskan facility in the first episode. Upon discovering a severed tongue on the facility's floor, Danvers begins to wonder if the dismembered tongue may be connected to an earlier murder case involving a little girl named Annie, even if nothing about their facility seems especially suspect. After learning of the researchers' possible connections to Annie, Navarro becomes curious about their disappearance, while Danvers searches for connections between the researchers and Annie. Danvers thinks that Navarro's earlier demise was caused by his work on Annie's case. She therefore makes every effort to keep her out of it. True Detective Season 4 Episode 1 provides a number of hints regarding Annie's fate and how her death may be related to the researchers as the two argue back and forth over Annie's murder case. According to True Detective, Navarro was the first person to arrive at the location when Annie Masukaltok's body was first found, some distance from the hamlet. She was killed with an undetermined weapon, and she had 32 stab wounds. Though her case had to be closed and her killers were never apprehended, Jodie Foster's character Danvers in True Detective Season 4 conjectures that her death might have been related to her advocacy. She remembers that Annie was an activist in the past who publicly opposed the behavior of many strong miners and others in the mining sector, getting in trouble for it. Because of this, she may have been the target of a murderous conspiracy by a powerful person who was incensed by her advocacy. There are a number of hints in the first episode of True Detective Season 4 that point to a possible connection between Annie's passing and the Saul facility researchers. For example, Annie's case file photos show that she was born with the crooked spiral marks from Season 1 of True Detective. Similar twisted spirals can be seen on the frozen researchers' foreheads in a brief shot from the True Detective Season 4 trailer. Danvers further notes that after the crime, Annie's tongue was never found and was absent when her body was discovered. Based on the dents on its surface, Danvers concludes that the tongue on the research center floor probably belonged to a native Inupiaq lady. Annie might have been the owner of the tongue at the facility, because she was an Alaskan woman living nearby. An additional element linking Annie and the researchers is a jacket seen on one of them in a photo. Danvers discovers that one of the researchers even had the same jacket as Annie when she is searching through all of the images and documents she has related to Annie and the researchers' case for hints. The researcher's jacket even had a patch that appeared to be ripped at the same location as Annie's. This all but proves that Annie's passing had anything to do with the researcher's abduction during Season 4 of True Detective.